Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the second week of July, the 7th through the 13th. Of course, we have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check out the playlists. And let's look at our overriding cards for the month. We have Lepidolite is your stone of the month, which is a really nice, wonderful, interesting heart stone. It's there to soften things up, calm things down a little bit, but it's not in order to take away your power or any other good energy you're bringing to the table. It's just to sort of take off the rough edges, you know, like a tumbled stone. Instead of the rough edges of the regular stone, you tumble it down a little bit, and now it's kind of smooth in your hands, right? And that's it. We're just making it a little smoother, and that's what's good, because part of your deal, one of your messages this month is to keep things simple. And in keeping things simple, we want you to also smooth out the rough edges a little bit, and it will make things move smoother and easier, right? Excellent. Dreams. Believe in your dreams. You're definitely in a place where you're needing to regroup. Certainly last week we discovered regrouping your dreams is important. And knowing that you're headed in the right direction, while all the bobbing and the weaving and the new circumstances are being integrated, right? We were talking about breathing and integrating everything from the last couple of months. Well, things have come to a head for you, certainly Capricorn, where some of you are most certainly having specific situations come up to a big spot where you really need to go, okay, how am I going to fit this in? Okay, breathe. All right, breathe, stay focused, figure out where you want to go, how you want to get there, how you want to include whatever's involved, and then work through. All right, step by step, keeping it simple, right? All good. So let's look at these 3 cards from the overview video. We have this section of the Alleyman's Tarot already pre-programmed and ready to go for you. We are going to go ahead and lay out these cards. I admit that between readings I actually went down in the basement and started looking for mice. I don't know. It's going to be a thing in my head for a while until I'm gifted the body of the thing. I am not going to be comfortable with the little sucker running around. Okay, fun. I know, personal notes. So let's talk about the 7th through the 13th. We have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is showing this little mouse right here. Courage and solutions, right? We were talking about how you were definitely feeling a little bit stuck in your situation, especially because you were trying to make things balanced and even, and they weren't going to work out balanced and even, but you were getting new information, and it was feeling a little less than supported in your understanding of that information. That was all happening last week, but it all plays into how we fall into this week. It isn't like one week is so separated from what's happening this week that we don't have things that kind of smoosh over each layer, right? So each week has an influence. Last week will have some influence on what's going on this week. So you're in a place where you're feeling a little bit stuck in your power. You're not 100% sure how to apply the information you have, and you're trying to approach it from the proper angle, okay? By all means, you want to sort of assess it, right? Look at it from the other person's point of view. I know you were concerned about somebody not being who or what they were, or something wasn't as it should be, right? Your gut was telling you all kinds of stuff, and nobody wanted to hear you. So look at it from the other person's point of view. Look at it from everybody who's not supporting you's point of view, and also sort of figure out a way of approaching it, either without regard for that situation, what you understood, but also in a way where you take it into account without making a big deal out of it, right? So maybe it's an unlabeled situation that you just sort of account for in how you handle the situation, all right? Now then, we have the Ace of Xylophones. This is what, and a xylophone is a different thing. Ace of Accordions, there we go. Yes, and this little guy here is telling me that you're going to be able to find your answers in music. It might be you find you're listening to songs and the answers come up in the songs, right? The lyrics are totally applicable to your situation somehow. This isn't going to work for all my Capricorn, but some of my Capricorn are going to be listening to all the right music, and all the right stuff is going to be coming out of those songs. If you do find yourself with a song that applies to your situation, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you got. I'm curious what songs you'll be hearing and how you'll be handling your situation. You will be finding solutions to your situation in those songs. Isn't that weird? Yes, it is, but it's good, right? We have new information about something you may need to learn coming up for you this week. Without a doubt, it will have something to do with everything that happened last week and all that new responsibility you took on. You're like, okay, I have new responsibility and now I have to learn something new. So it could be about the estate planning situation. It could be about just how to handle your money better. Remember, we were talking to the Five of Pentacles, right? Or is that further on down the line? We're going to be talking about your money. We're going to be talking to we had the King of Swords last week. Yes. And you're going to be learning something new, okay? So apply the information that you're getting. It's going to be great. Now then, we have the Four of Pentacles here where we're blocked. So, right, we talked about the fact that you're probably going to have to do some money paying to make things happen. A down payment on something that you weren't expecting. Something unexpected financially is coming up for you. Pay attention to it, know what it is, and know that, yeah, it's a little hole in your bucket, but it's not going to kill you. The Five of Wands is here in the block department. One more time, you're not going to be able to rally people around what you were thinking or what you're feeling. Okay, so just let your stuff be yours and realize you're probably not wrong, but you don't need to force people to get on board with you, okay? You can be you without having it be like that. And yeah, you're breaking tradition. This card is all about family traditions and things that are normal and people that, what's expected of you typically from your elders or other friends and family. The people around you have a certain level of expectation. And they're like, oh, well, he's going to do like this and like this and like this. And the answer is no. I'm going to do something different. So you do you, I'm going to do me, and that's about it, okay? So it's very interesting to see you breaking tradition as you move forward, okay? So that's interesting. Hang in there. We have the Five of Swords here. This is you taking your power back. You're like, okay, I have new information about what to learn. I'm ready to approach the situation and take my power back. Excellent. You do that. That's going to be great for you. I think that you have a new strategy. You have a new idea, a new plan, and you're ready to apply it, okay? It's been an interesting learning experience getting to this place, so pay attention, all right? The Strength card is here, showing that some of what you're about to implement isn't going to feel good. It's going to be bringing back other ideas and memories from the past. It's going to be, hopefully, you'll be in a position to clear away some of the old learned behaviors, old BS that we do. We pick up stuff in the past that, you know, either the perpetuated family storyline where everybody ignores something that happened when somebody was like, oh, well, your grandpa beat your grandma, so we just ignored it, and then we went on about our business, and then the uncle was doing that to his wife, and we just ignored it and went on about our business, and then so-and-so went on to do that to the grandkid, and the grandkid got beaten. That's what we're going to just, and all that perpetual ignorance, the tradition in that case has been, you're going against that tradition, right? And you're doing something outside of that, and it's really quite intense. So there's some feelings about it, but you've got the power in this moment to unearth this situation and break the chain of bullshit that's been happening. And I'm sorry, this got really intense. Who knew, right? I didn't realize this was going to be very intense for you, Capricorn. I apologize. But on the plus side, you're going to be letting something go so that you can grow. This could be physical stuff, a way of thinking. It could be a job, and it could be a relationship. And I'm afraid that it feels very much like it's going to have something to do with family stuff and you cutting ties with some people. And that you're genuinely doing the very best that you can and keeping it as simple as possible, while this feels like you're stepping into a protection role. Okay, that's just it. It's as clear as it can be for me. You're stepping into a protection role. This could be protecting your job. This could be protecting your property. This could be protecting people. Whatever's been typical for your family. I don't know why I got that one story, but I wanted to share it out loud. It doesn't have to be anything quite as visceral and intense as that. It could be as simple as other weird secrets within the family that are kept on the down low so that everybody else can keep on going and feeling all right about whatever's going on. When, when the truth comes out, everybody gets crazy when the lights go on, right? So pay attention to what's coming, and be aware that you're about to step into some stuff, and you're going to let something go that will set you free in some way. I feel like whatever the tradition is and all this, you're stepping into it and you're going to walk away from it. And you're like, whoop, okay, I'm over here now. Free and easy. Okay, you are definitely going to do something unexpected. So welcome to the rest of your life, and the chances and the opportunities that preside over that opportunity now, that you're removing whatever that was from your area of well, you're way too intelligent, Capricorn, to sit around and let that stuff happen anymore. So good for you for stepping up and being strong enough to do it. And excellent. Let's get you some rocks for support, all right? You need some supportive rocks. Perfect. We have smoky quartz. It'll help you let go. Excellent. Amazonite. Speaking from your heart in a very... this is your higher heart stone. This is your higher heart stone that's also very much a throat stone. So you're bringing the big plan from your higher heart up to your throat, where you can say it very clearly, because we have blue calcite. And blue calcite is absolutely saying, guess what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to clear this out. We're roto-rootering with our voice, okay? But that's a good reason to have that lepidolite come back out, boom, and say, yeah, we want to roto-rooter as gently as possible. And mostly, we're just backing out of the room with all of our sanity in place. We can't fix, change, or alter the people who aren't listening, okay? And that's okay. You don't have to fix everybody else and make them all believe what you believe. You just need to know that you're doing the right thing and protecting whoever needs protecting, all right? Or whatever needs protecting. This is getting very interesting, all right? Well, good for you, Capricorn. You are a good egg. Let us keep on the good egg side. I'm going to leave those stones right there. You don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to. I think they'll be very supportive of you while you're working through your situation this week. I know that it's going to be a bit of a bugger, but not all weeks are sunshine and rainbows, and I don't want anyone to get unnecessarily upset about this. Don't be upset. Just sort of see what's coming and let it be. Let it roll off and know that you're right. That's the biggest part, is you're right. You're doing the right things and you're doing a good job, okay? I'm here to support you in any way I can. Leave me comments below. If you haven't liked and subscribed or shared this video yet, please do. And if you know Capricorn going through some stuff, you might want to send them this link, and they will hopefully appreciate and enjoy the fact that somebody else saw what's coming. And we'll talk to you next week about the 14th through the 20th. All right? Thanks so much. See you then.